Losing a job is, well, it's a total whirlwind, right? Your head is spinning, you've got a million things to think about all at once. But what if I told you there's one single thing you should do, before anything else, to build a financial shield around yourself? Let's dive in. I want to start with a number that really sets the scene for why this is so important right now. That number is 1.17 million. So, what's that all about? Well, here's the story behind it. According to the consulting firm Challenger Grain Christmas, that's how many jobs U.S. employers have cut just through November of this year. That makes this the toughest year for layoffs since the pandemic kicked off. So if you're going through this, just know you are definitely not alone. And that brings us to our first section. We need to get a handle on the current landscape of layoffs. I mean, why is this happening on such a big scale right now? It turns out it's not just one thing. It's kind of like a perfect storm of factors all hitting at the same time. You've got massive corporate restructurings, the rise of AI is literally changing what jobs look like, new tariffs are messing with business costs, and on top of all that, the whole labor market is just slowing down. Okay, so this brings us to the real heart of it all. With all this uncertainty swirling around, what is the very first financial move you should make? Well, there's a super clear, expert-backed answer. And I really want you to think about this for a second. Before you even think about updating your resume, before you start crunching budget numbers, what is the absolute number one first move you should make? And here it is. This is the answer, straight from certified financial planner Douglas Boneparth. You need to apply for unemployment benefits, and not just soon, immediately. The whole point is to get a financial buffer in place to cover the basics so you can keep your savings locked away for a real emergency. But why the crazy rush? It's really simple. The system is slow, like really slow. Experts warn it can take 3 weeks, sometimes even longer, for that money to actually show up in your account. So every single day you wait to apply is another day you're pushing that lifeline further down the road. Okay, so now you know what to do and why it's so darn urgent. Let's get practical. We're going to walk through exactly how you get that claim filed. Now, before you even open your laptop, you're going to want to get all your ducks in a row. Think of this as your pre-application checklist. You'll need your social security number and a state ID, pay stubs or details for the last year and a half, the names and addresses for your old jobs during that time, and of course, any of the termination paperwork they gave you. Having all this stuff ready to go will make the whole process way, way smoother. And here is a super crucial tip that will save you a massive headache. If you live in one state but worked in another, say you live in New Jersey but commuted to New York, you have to apply in the state where you worked. That's where your employer was paying into the system for you. So many people get this wrong, so don't let it trip you up. All right, so you filed the claim. What happens now? It's really important to set some realistic expectations about how much money you might actually get and for how long. One of the biggest things to get your head around is just how wildly different the benefits are from one state to the next. There is no national standard here. I mean, just look at these examples. The max you can get per week in Florida is just $275, but in New York, it could be as high as $869. Your zip code plays a huge role. And it's not just the dollar amount that changes, it's also the duration. How long do you get these benefits for? Well, the standard in most places is about 26 weeks, which is half a year. But, and this is a big but, you've got to check your state's specific rules. Take Florida again, for example. There, benefits might only last for up to 12 weeks. That's less than half the standard time. We've got one last really important thing to cover. And honestly, it's the one thing that a lot of people just totally forget about until it's way too late. And that is taxes. It's a simple question, but it's so important. You're getting this money from the government to help you out, but does the government expect to get a piece of it back? And the answer is a big, resounding yes. Unemployment benefits are considered taxable income by the federal government and in a lot of states too. When you sign up, you'll see an option to have taxes withheld automatically from each payment. Do it. Just check that box. It might feel like a little less cash in your pocket each week, but trust me, it's going to save you from a massive, nasty surprise tax bill down the line. So by filing for unemployment right away, you've taken the single most important first step. You've built yourself that safety net, and you've bought yourself some precious time. The only real question left is, what are you going to do with that time to build your next amazing chapter?